Good morning.
Good morning.
What are we making today?
Make chocolate cake.
Oh, yum. You can't wait to eat chocolate cake, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to bake a chocolate cake. This is a very yummy, delicious chocolate cake. This is not my recipe. I found this recipe on YouTube from one of our YouTubers, and I am not a baker. However, I do enjoy baking this particular chocolate cake just because it is super quick, super easy, and very delicious. So if you like chocolate cake, please follow along and I will show you how. I'm gonna go ahead and link the original recipe down in the description box below. I make this chocolate cake quite often. I would say maybe 2 times or so a month, and our family loves it so much. So I hope you enjoy it as well. So let's get started. Okay, I need to clarify. So this is a BUNDT chocolate cake. We're making this little bun cake molder thing. One variation that I do put in that is not in the original recipe is I have espresso powder. So that's just okay, so here's 1 cup of flour going in. Okay, and I need the second one. Go ahead, Bella. Put in the second cup. Okay, good job. All right, thanks for helping me. So 2 cups here of flour. Okay, here you go. That's 1 cup of sugar going in. Do you want to help? Go ahead. Can you add it? My daughter want to help, so. Okay. Good job. Okay, and now we need about 3/4 of a cup in addition to the 1 cup we just put in, so 1 3/4 cups total. Okay, so we got, this is a 1/4 cup measurement. So we need about 3 of this, 3/4. So 1.
Mine.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Put in. Go ahead and put it in here. The second. And so we'll need 1 more. Okay. It's up to you. If you don't like it's too sweet, then put less sugar. Like, I'm not really gonna fill it all the way up. So 3/4. Okay. We do need 1.5 teaspoon of baking soda. My daughter want to help, so I'm just gonna pour it in this cup and then she's gonna go ahead and dump it in. Put it in there. Thank you. We need 1/2 teaspoon more. This is another 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Did you know that this part of the can and actually is very useful? Use that to scrape off the top to level it off. I just learned that recently. Not so recent, maybe in the last year or so, since I started exploring, kind of getting into baking more. So I'm just gonna pour it in here because my daughter want to help. Go ahead and put it in. Okay. Yeah, they usually go faster if you do it yourself. But Bella's feel of interest today. She wants to help. Then just combine all those ingredients together. Good job. Okay. Now we have 2 sticks of butter, so 8 ounces if you go by the weight. Okay.
Sugar.
We need a pan. Maybe find something with a thick bottom so that it won't, cook it too fast or burned. So I have my trusty pan here. Make sure you save this wrapper because we're gonna actually use that to butter this BUNDT pan so that the cake won't stick to the pan. This is a non-stick pan anyway, but I like to put another layer just in case of butter. Let's go ahead and put this into the pan. So at this point, I will just go ahead and turn on the heat to, I would say medium low. Keep it at medium low, about right there. Okay. Now we'll add the rest of the stuff. Next, we need about 1 cup of water. We got water in there with the butter. Okay, next we're gonna need 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. Okay. Go ahead and add it to the pan. And again, making sure that your heat is on medium-low. Next, we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And add to the pan. Okay. And stir it until everything is very well combined. You don't need to bring this to a boiled, or you just need to combine everything, and then you can turn off the heat and let the butter melt. That looks pretty good. And all the butters and everything melted.
Okay, Mommy. Hold on to.
Okay. And then don't forget the espresso powder. I'm just gonna go ahead and add it now. Okay, so here's half a teaspoon of espresso powder. Let's go ahead and add to the mixture.
Stir, 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 stir.
Okay. And then stir it until it's very well combined. Everything is all combined now. I think we can go ahead and turn off the heat.
Stir, stir, stir.
Yeah, and at this point, we're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're gonna go ahead and combine the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients together, and we are going to butter up this pan and dust flour on top a little bit. Then we're gonna pour it in and put it in the oven for about 50 minutes. Okay, I usually check between 40 and 50 just to see if it's done, because I don't want to overcook the cake because it can become very dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and combine the rest of the ingredients, and then actually go ahead and preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add the wet ingredient into the dry ingredients. Okay, just pour it all in. Ready. Okay. And give it a stir. Combine it very well. Okay, just make sure that you don't over mix it either. And then at this point, when the flour and the chocolate sauce is very well combined, go ahead and add eggs into it. We're gonna go ahead and add 2 eggs, one at a time, into the chocolate mix, and stir it very well. Okay, the first one goes in. daughter has another one. She's gonna try to crack it. Oh, good job. All right. Well, that's pretty good. You didn't get any shelf in it. You're gonna go ahead and go wash your hand. Okay. She did pretty good. She went for it. Yeah, we do want to go ahead and add 1 egg at a time, okay? So I like to crack it and put it in a separate bowl just in case we get you know, a bad egg. We don't want to just go ahead and you know, crack and put directly in the flour mix, and that could ruin the whole thing. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and mix this one in. Mix it in very well. Okay. Now the second egg goes in, and my daughter want to help.
Where you go?
All right, thank you. Good job.
Oh, it's a second. A second one. It's a second one.
The second one, that's right. That's the second egg. So we're just gonna go ahead and combine this very well. Yeah, we need about, we need half a cup of sour cream. Okay. And just put it in there. Okay. Okay, and then go ahead and combine this.
It's yummy.
It looks very yummy, huh? And next we need about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. There you go. Just go ahead and combine it.
Ooh. Yummy. It's yummy.
It looks very yummy, huh? Go ahead and dust some flour. Okay. Top. Okay. Just try to cover all the surface. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and shake off all the excess flour. Now we're gonna go ahead and pour this batter into the pan and then get it into the oven.
Mommy. Open. Wait, Mommy. Open me. Ooh, what's this play? It's yummy, Mommy.
Okay, the batter is in the pan. I would go ahead and tap it. Again, it was just a tip that I learned. Just tap it out, tap all the air, bubble out. Okay, make sure that is all evenly distributed, and the little air bubbles is out. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. Okay, the batter is in the oven, preheated at 350 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna come back and check maybe 40 minutes or so in, just to see if the cake is done, because I do not want it to overcooked either and dry up the cake. I will gonna use the toothpick trick, kind of poke into the cake and just see if it comes out clean. If it comes out clean, which means that the cake is done. 40 minutes is up. I'm gonna go ahead and check it to see if the cake is ready. Okay, so here's just the bamboo stick that I'm gonna go ahead and use to test it. Again, like I mentioned, it's just a little trick I learned. to test and see if the cake is done. What do you think?
Mommy.
Thank you, baby. Yeah, I think it's done. Let's take this out. Okay. Right, I gotta be careful because I had ruined a cake in the past where I dropped it, so. Okay, so we have it here. I'm gonna let it rest for a few minutes and then I'm gonna flip it on a rack and let it cool off before I put the ganache, make a ganache and then put ganache on top. Okay? Alrighty, it looks beautiful. I just wish that you guys can smell it. It smells amazing in the house. And I have my daughter here licking her mouth. Okay, I got parchment paper and a rack. Okay, what we're gonna do is put on top like this. Okay. All right. You guys ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 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 Yay! Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Look at that cake.
Let's cut it. Let's cut it. Mommy.
Okay, it turned out pretty good, you guys.
Let's cut it. Mommy.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and let it rest on this rack for, I don't know, until it cools completely before we put the ganache on top, okay? Okay. We'll see you in about maybe an hour or so. Okay, today I'm gonna go ahead and use the Ghirardelli chocolate, 60% cacao. Again, you can also use some other my sweet chocolate as well, and I have this Hershey special dark chocolate chips. I'm feeling Ghirardelli today, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And we do need about 4 ounces of the dark chocolate. I got my trusty food scale here. Okay, on it, and then we're just gonna go ahead and zero that out. Right about there. Doesn't have to be exact. Okay, for the ganache, to put on top of the cake, the recipes call for half a cup of heavy cream, but I do not have heavy cream on hand right now because we're gonna have to heat up the heavy cream and pour it in this bowl and let the chocolate chips kind of soak in the hot cream for about, I would say, a minute or so to stir it to make the ganache. But I don't have the heavy cream on hand, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sup it with, based on the internet, I Google search it, you can actually sup it with 116 grams of half and half and 14 grams of melted butter. So that's what I'm gonna use today. Let's hope that it works. So we'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the heat to medium. I'm gonna go ahead and add in half and half. Go ahead and stir. Bring to a boil and then turn off the heat. Then we're gonna pour this hot cream into the chocolate. Okay, looks good enough to me. Here's the chocolate. Let's go ahead and pour this top of the chocolate chips. Make sure it covers all the way. Okay. A minute is up and we are going to stir. Okay, so I ended up adding maybe additional 2 ounces of chocolate chips to the mixture just because it wasn't thick enough or up to the consistency that I wanted. So this is the consistency that you would want in order for it to stick to the cake. So yeah, go ahead. Right on top of it. I think it looks pretty